All right. Hello and welcome to Man Cave. Today I'm alone on the show. As you can see, the madam of the house is not in the house, so we can come out and play on her set and on her show anyhow we want. But that's what we are going to do today. And I'm just trying to gist, really. The truth is, I just came this evening to gist and to talk to my guys. Guys, this show is called Man Cave, and on Man Cave, what we do is we talk about the issues that affect men, the issues that touch us, the things that we are thinking about, the things that we are talking about, the things that we are trying to do, and the things that, only us can relate with. That's what we talk about in Man Cave. And the Man Cave is an open space. It's safe. It's a safe space. We can tell ourselves the truth. We can agree. We can disagree. So whatever I share today is up to you to do what? To agree, disagree, share your own comment, ask your questions. Please make use of the comment section and just ask your questions and let's converse. What am I talking about today? Today, this topic came from somebody. That wife that you are looking for does not exist. Now, it's like the concluding part of our what God will not do for you does exist. But in this concluding part, we are trying to let you know that there are things that God will do, but there are things that God will not do. And in the things that you will do, you also have a certain responsibility to do it well in order to get the result that God is planning to give you. So there's the part where you're saying, when I meet young men and I say, what's the plan? Are you planning to get married? Yes. So, but why are you not married? It becomes a very serious. Sometimes, one young guy said to me, why are you putting me on the spot? I said, I just asked a simple question. Why are you not married? Do you get? And that's what began to create conversations. And the guy was sharing with me on the fact that all of these girls that are around now, they are not wife material. You get waiting, then they find we guys know they're comfortable to give again. And I'm saying, is it all the girls? I say, okay, what exactly are you looking for? And he begins to tell me some things, which may be good things. Nothing wrong with them. Statistics, the Arsenal and the Barca, the Manchester. Do you understand? They talk about all of those things that guys are looking for. And then there's also this element. Guys, be checking your script to find out if these things are also among the things that you're looking for. There's also this element, the one called peace of mind. So I want wife who will give me peace of mind, when it will disturb me. Do you understand? That's among waiting at the fine. I want a woman that brings something to the table. And I'm asking, not the woman that is saying, I am the table. All of those are issues that abound around this conversation. But when I say that wife you are looking for does not exist, I'm not saying there are no good wives out there. There are no wife material. There are no lady. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because that's another thing that guys see. The guy says all the good wives, all the good women are taken. But I begin to see that in the things that guys talk about, there is one slight place where we are mixing up some things. A lot of guys say they are looking for a wife, but all they are just looking for is a fine woman. Two different things. Do you get me? Two different things. They say they are looking for a wife, but all they are looking for is a fine woman. Okay? What's the difference between a woman and a wife? That's a small place that most guys get it twisted. Because if you get it mixed up, your expectations will not match your reality. So, who is a woman and who is a wife? If we go back to the scriptures from where we begin to take these things, and I don't want to get very I don't want to go into the nitty-gritty and be giving you Hebrew and Hebrew meaning and all of that. But if you go back to scriptures and you read, you find that when you read about the creation story, you find that it's as if English is a very poor translational language, because it can use the same word for three different things. And I'm sure if you check your own language, you realize that I think there's in Yoruba there's a name for key. I think it's kokoro. There's another. Kokoro also means something else again. In your own language, you find different words for the same thing in English. So we begin to find that in the translation, we begin to understand that, hey, there's a difference between a woman and a wife. A woman expresses the diversity of gender, while a wife expresses the reality of function. So a wife is a functional woman. A woman is a gender of a man. So woman speaks about her identity, her makeup, her physique, the things that make her different from the gender that is man. But wife is more functional, is a role base. So a wife is someone that is able to do what? Even in the scriptures, it says that the wife is like a help suitable for you, for the man. He says, I will make you a help suitable for you. The man he was talking to was not just man gender, because there are three expressions of man in the scripture. There's man that expresses humanity, there's man that expresses the male gender, and there's man that expresses husband. Okay? And that scripture, that promise was given to a man that expresses a role. So, and it says, for the role that the man is playing, there is a help that is suitable for you. That's who a wife is. So if we are going to cut down from the difference between the woman and the wife, you begin to find out that if you are looking for a wife, it means that as a man, there are certain things that you must be doing. There are certain roles you must already be playing. So, example, what are the roles? What makes you a man? I've shared extensively on that in one of the videos that is on this channel on Man Cave. Just go to it and find out. Are you a real man? I think that was one of the titles that we spoke about. But a man that needs a wife must first have something that he's doing. If you follow your scriptures again and go through your scriptures, you'll find out that before the wife came, the man was put in the garden to tend it and to keep it. It means that there must be something in your hand that you are cultivating and you are doing what? Beautifying. So if you don't have the ability to grow, if you have not had the ability to grow anything, you are not yet husband material. If you are still jumping, if you don't have that sense of stability, so a man needs to be able to do what? To do certain roles, and you are doing it by yourself before you start dreaming of the woman that will help you do it better. Because when you say, oh, I need help, it means that you are doing something already and the help is coming to do what? To help you do it better. And that's what we're talking about. So before you can create a wife in your head, because a lot of these days, the young men I speak to, they seem to have created a buffet. If they think that wife is a buffet, she must have like this long hair. She must have like this. She must package fine. She must have her own this thing. All of these are good, but the question still remains, as a man, what are you doing for which you need help? That's where your wife comes into the picture. So if you don't have something that you are doing, it means that you will not be able to put the functionality of what you really need into the equation. And without that functionality, you will not choose what is best for you. Because another presumption is that when I pray as a guy, God is going to do what? He's going to send me the wife, just like he did for Adam. But let's look at that place again. Adam was already doing something. And God brought for him a woman. And when Adam saw the woman, it was Adam that recognized the function that she brings, and he says, this is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. It means that as a guy, you have to already be doing something. Even if you pray, God can bring several women to you, but it's still you that needs to do what? To find out which of these women is my wife. Because it's not every woman that comes into your life that is your wife, sir. Because not all of them are suited for what it is that you are supposed to be doing. So I'm talking about values. I'm talking about vision. I'm talking about going somewhere, even if you don't have it in these terms. Where are you going that you need someone to help you get there? Those are some of the simple things that you need to look at. And when I think of this, I think of how are you guys making those choices? Yeah, I remember one of you had a question. Can anybody in the studio remember that question that you wanted to ask? You can ask from there. You can ask from there.
What exactly can a man look out for in a woman?
Chineke. Okay. Yeah. So that I wanted to take that question so I can tie up all of this. If you say, what exactly does a man need to look out for a woman? Now, like I said, God can bring you a woman, but it is your ability to spot what you need to function better as a man in that woman that will now be the completion of what you make of her. And this is the idea. A mentor of mine once said that God never gives any man a finished woman. He never gives any man a finished product. He always gives a man raw material. It means that inside the women that come across your life, there's the raw material of the perfect wife that you are looking for. But that perfect wife will never show up at your doorstep. You must do what? You must be able to locate the potential of that wife you are looking for inside the women that come across your life. When you locate that potential, it is what both of you now work together, because you have already, as a man, learned how to cultivate, how to protect, how to tend, how to promote, how to pamper, how to there are all of these things that I'm speaking about are things that you do to a garden. Your ability to take care of this, to do these things in many areas of your life. The guys, how do you treat your sisters? How do you treat your mom? Your wife is on top of that queue the moment she comes, because she's there to do what? To help both of you get to where you are going. But if you don't have somewhere that you are going, sir, what is she coming to help you do? And I'm speaking to my brothers. That's the reason why a lot of you talk to me sometimes and say, and these are married ones, and say, since I married her, she's not giving me peace. Sometimes why she's not giving you peace is because she's designed to help you do something, but you have not given her anything that she can do for you. So she begins to find things to do for herself, and you begin to say, you don't like it, she's a troublemaker. Guys, we never marry. Think about it. Do you understand? You need to be going somewhere. You need to be going somewhere. And if you have gotten to a certain stage, he that finds a wife, not he that finds a woman. A lot of you are just finding women up and down and doing, no disrespect, but they are just following BB sisters up and down. You know. But a wife is to be treasured. And if you find it, you find favor for yourself and for where you are going. I don't know if all of this is making sense. Right? And I'll tell you for free. That in tying up my thoughts for this evening, because I didn't want it to be a long session. I just wanted it to be brief and straight to the point, so that we can raise conversations. In the comment section. What do guys need to look out for in a woman, right? To see if she's a wife. What do you need to look out for? Number one, can she relate with your reality and also push you to what? To your dream. I want to put it this way. Some women can only relate with your future, but they cannot connect with your present reality. So you need a woman that is not threatened by your present situation and is willing to journey with you to that future that you are dreaming about. Because some women can only relate with that future. And by the time, and because you have not gotten there, sir, right now, in this season of your life, that woman ain't exactly your wife material. Because you will always be playing the catching game. But if she can relate with your reality, and you say to her, hey, this is where I am. I'm a 50K kind of guy. I'm a 100K kind of guy. But I am working on my way to a 1 million kind of guy. And I'm just using money to just talk about the gradations of the seasons of your life. You can say, oh, this is where I am. And that's number one. If she can relate with where you are, and she's willing to journey with you to where you are going, that's a wife material. Number two, you also have to look out for what are those personality traits that she has that bring out the best in you. Sometimes a number of guys I've seen are very laid back, and because they are laid back, they feel quote unquote oppressed by a woman who is very forthright. But it's not as though who is very assertive. It's not as though she's just assertive. It is that even if she's assertive, does it make you better? Now, if you find that kind of woman that challenges you to be a better version of yourself, those are things to look out for. Do you understand? And we have talked about a number of these things. And I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about it. But something else to look for. Something else to look for is a woman that you can build with. I'm building something. Can you come alongside me? Let's build together. A woman that you can discuss things with. You guys, you are intellectual compatriots. You can bounce things at a similar frequency, right? If you find that, a woman that you guys can gist, can laugh, can laugh at your mistakes, can be free and open with you. A woman that is your friend. Guys, if she's your friend, that's a good place to be checking for if she's a wife. Because your friends already know you. But some of you guys, you get to a point where you are just so friend zoned and she can't see you as anything more than a friend. If you find a woman like that and you think she's the one, I will do another video that I will call How to Get Out of Friend Zone. Especially for you. Maybe I'll package that for the next man cave. How to leave the friend zone, because I've been there, done that, have the t-shirt to prove it. But as a sharp brother, I married my friend. That tells you what? I got out of the friend zone, guys. So that's my plan. Yeah? I'll show you how to do that. But guys, if you look at some of these 4 or 5 qualities, they are not cast in iron, but they are just simple things that you can spot. Now, when you find these things, you can now begin to look at the packaging, the design of the woman, the statistics, and all of that. Do you understand? You can look at those if those are the things that those are definitely you should go for a woman that you're attracted to. I agree with that. So it's up to you to do what? To say packaging and functionality, design and functionality, identity and functionality. If you can find the two, that's the wife that you need to be looking for. But don't forget the primary ingredient I spoke about. God always gives the women as raw materials. So a lot of time, the best version of that woman that you are looking for in your head, you have to cultivate through the process of marriage. and it feels like you are cultivating her, but you're just doing what? You're just upgrading what God has given you. And with each upgrade level, she is better able to help you do better what you're already doing. So that's where I want to stop today on Man Cave. And I would encourage you, let's engage in the comment section. Ask your question, bring the ideas, and let's take it to a whole different level in the comment section. But this has been Man Cave, and I am Kingsley Bature. I hope we see you again. You can follow me on Instagram. My link is my link is on the screen just below. Yeah, at KGB on Instagram, on Facebook. And you know that I am your neighborhood coach. You can ask me any question. It will be my pleasure to provide you the answers. Here I am. And if I don't know the answers, I will also tell you, I don't know, let's go and check together. But anyway, that's it today on Man Cave. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. All right, guys. Bye for now. Remember, common sense is not so common. Bye.
Thank you once again for joining us. We hope you got great value today. Our goal is to bring you valuable information to help you make better decisions in your life and relationships. Please do not forget to subscribe, share, and like.